Hello and welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd come on today to do a little bit about ATCs. I've had a few questions since I started my giveaway where I'm requiring people to send me an ATC. I thought I would just talk a little bit about ATCs, maybe make a couple and show you some different ATCs I've received since I started crafting 2 years ago. I've received lots of lovely ATCs off lots of crafters, and they're all so different and unique, and lots of different techniques can be used. I just thought I'd show a hand-picked selection of ATCs. So to start with, the basics, you need a piece of card which is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and you can either have it portrait or landscape. There's no set rule on that. Details on the back, it can vary. You can put as many details on as you want or as little as you want. There's no hard and fast rule. Usually include your name, so obviously the person knows it's your piece of art. I like to include my address, my birthday, my likes, dislikes. I usually put on my YouTube channel name and my Instagram handle as well, just so people can come along and see your pieces of artwork that you've created. So what I thought I would do is try and make an ATC. So I've got a piece of card. I'm going to use this piece of paper here, and I'm going to use this pen. It's a Spectrum Noir sparkle pen in sort of, what's it called, teacup. It's just like a really pale, but it says really light blue there, but it comes out a lot darker, and it's really sparkly, and I love it as a background. So all I'm going to do, very simple, just give a squeeze, get some of the, and then I'm just going to cover the entire background of the ATC. It can be as rough as you want because it's mostly going to be covered, but the thing with these pens is they're highly sparkly, really sparkly. I think they're, I've got 3. I've got this one, I've got a pink one, and like a beige coloured one. I really want to get some more. Okay, so that's basically the background. I mean, it doesn't really look too sparkly yet, but once it dries. So I'll put that to one side, and just like Blue Peter, I've got one that I prepared earlier. So as you can see, well, I don't know whether it will pick up on camera, but it is really sparkly. It's lovely in real life. So what I'm going to do with this now is, I've had a look in this little decoupage book, and I really like this flower here. Now I've actually got a few copies of this book, so I used one of my other books, and I actually I took out this piece and I cut round it. So I actually cut off part of it just to sort of make it a bit smaller. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that on there. I think before I do, what I might do is put a little bit of script in the background to replace what I've just cut off. So I'm just going to use the Stays On. It doesn't have to be the Stays On, but I just want it because it's quite a shiny surface. I'm going to use this little stamp set by Stamperia, and it's just some script. So I'll mount that onto my block. I'm just going to use the black Stays On. I think any black ink, it probably would be fine. I'm just going to, and obviously we don't want to put it in the middle too much, because I think that will probably be enough actually, because it's not going to be seen, because most of it's going to be covered. I'm just going to go that way. I'm just going to clear that off there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this Cosmic Shimmer glue, and I'm just going to stick this down. This just shows you how easy it is to make an ATC. I'll just stick that on there. And then I've got a few different, I've got this pack here which I bought off Angie Beaumont off her eBay, and she's selling them on her Etsy as well, and there's lots and lots of little, almost like on a ticket roll, so they're really lovely. I love the little sentiments there, look, on really thin paper. So there's lots of those. It really is an abundance of all different things in there. I think on this occasion I'm going to use one of these, which is an All and Create one. Just got these recently, and I did pick out this one which says lovely, and I just thought that looks really nice on there. So I'm basically just going to use my glue again, and I'm going to stick that on there. Well, you could edge that with something, some embossing powder or even just an ink, but I think I'm just going to leave that like that for that one. So that's a nice simple ATC, didn't take very long at all. That's the first one. The second one I'm going to make, I've already got my components together. So again, I've just got my plain piece of card, and I've put just a checked card over the top, stuck those together with the same glue. I found this little topper here, which was from this Luxe paper block. So I actually cut it down because it was too big. And I think I'm just going to stick that over there so you can just see a little bit of the checked edge on there. But I'm going to use my vintage photo. I'm just going to go around the ATC, the dark brown on there. Like that. I think I might do the same for this as well. Okay, and again I'm just going to stick this down on here. Sure I'm in shot. Like that. And then I've got these stickers. Got quite a few different stickers. I think these were from Shein, or they could even have been from AliExpress. But this one is just a little coffee cup, and then this one cappuccino. And I just thought if I stick those on the top there, got a bit of layering. And the thing is, they are supposed to be stickers. But I can never get them. They're awful for getting the backs off. I might pause you actually. Right, I'm giving up with that because I can't get the back off it at all. So because this glue dries clear, I'm just going to use the glue. I'm just going to position that on there. And I've started this one off camera, so I'm going to stick this one just on there like that, I think. And there's another ATC. Very different theme to the last one. Obviously you would keep this or send this to a coffee lover, I think. So those are a couple of ATCs. So what I'm going to do now is show you some that have been sent. First one, this is the first ATC that I ever received when I first started crafting, say 2 years ago, and this one is from the lovely Linda Pierce, and she was my first ever WoollyStephs ATC swap. And this one is just stunning. So we've got lots of bits of paper in the background here, like a collage, and then there's like a bit of netting which looks as if she's maybe dyed with some ink, maybe, unless it was that colour originally, but it's got lots of greens in it. And then we've got a die cut butterfly, and then some beautiful little flowers, and then there's lots of gold splashes. There's even some corrugated card behind there I can see, and then it's just edged in black. I love that. Beautiful, from Linda. Next one, a very different one. So this one is from Anne Lane, and as you can see, she's sort of drawn her own doodle flowers, and then border, and then she's just stuck a sentiment of treasure today on there, and then it's sort of like an inked background as well. I think that's beautiful. And then this one, which is unusual, this one is from Evelyn Roseo, and she's actually cut a piece out of the middle, and then it's obviously sandwiched. It's got two pieces of card stuck together, and the thread is obviously up there and at the bottom. And she's stuck a piece of card which has been stamped and then heat embossed with some embossing powder. And these, I don't know, this is gold paint maybe, flashes of that, but that is a really lovely thing. It's obviously very different. This next one is from Ros, Paper Crafting with Ros, and again a different style. She's got a little pocket on this one where you've got a little selection of flowers there that just tuck into there. So there's lots of pieces being stuck down, and there's some lace on there as well, so that's very different. And this was an ATC that I got from the swap group, the A3 ATC swap group, which isn't running at the moment, but this is one of the first ones I got from there, and I just think it's so artistic, this one. This is by Erin Lee Lights. I think that's how you, yeah, Erin Lee Light. And I just think this is stunning, this one, really beautiful. The colours are just gorgeous on that one. And then the next one, this one is from Ashley, Paper and Twine. So she's done a lovely inky background and some stamping, and then because it's layered, she's got this stuck on top of a black layer there. She's threaded some thread through, a tiny wee little butterfly, and then a little seed bead which is tied on the bottom of the string. So you've got that interest on there, which is stunning. Beautiful ATC, love that. And then this one really made me chuckle when this one came. This was from Mary Barrett, and again very different. So she's cut lots, it's really sturdy, this one, it's like on mount board, but she's cut holes in the top and bottom, and she's threaded thread through, as you can see. And then we've got a little dangle on there as well, and it says reward still at large, Bert Williams wanted. He ate all the pies. Look at the guy's face, absolutely beautiful. Love that, really do love that one. As I love them all, I really do. I could sit and look at them for hours. This beautiful one, this one's off Diane Cross, and I just love all of the elements in this one. I love the colours, the lovely warm colours. Then you've got the black embossing of those flowers there, and then there's the glossy accents on top of the word wonderful. And then you've got what looks like stickles on the wings of the dragonfly and the fairy with toadstools. There's gold embossing, and there's gems, pink gems. I just think this one is beautiful, it really is stunning. And then we've got a painty one. This is from Bettsydoodle. Lovely bright vibrant colours, so it's flowers and stunning, really does pop. The colours just pop on this one. So it's very flat, so very different to some of the others, but very effective. And then we've got this one, which is from WoollyStephs, and there's just so much on this one as well. We've got an embossed background, there's gold and there's lovely pinks. We've got, it's either washi tape there, some sort of tape underneath the sentiment, cherish every moment. Then we've also got some black, not sure what that is, whether it's just a splodge of sort of heat embossed in a different colour, but then there's also collage there as well with a stamp, and there's washi tape underneath there, and then there's some book page, and then that's edged in a lovely pink. So that's stunning, that one. And then this one, actually it's another one from Linda, and this one actually stays on display. It's on knocking my things over. I can't find where it's usually on, like a little stand that I've got on my shelf with all my other toadstool bits and pieces. But there's just so much going on with this one as well. All of the ripped pages, and there's ribbon and the white spots, and then there's actually, this is printed out on book page, and bits of ribbon, just love this one, really do. This one stays out all the time just for me to look at. So those are a very, very small selection of my ATCs. I've got a lot more. This is the folder that I keep them in, this large folder. Just give you a peek at the top page. Obviously I can't show you right through every page because there's obviously the addresses and things on the back. One day I'll maybe go through it and blank out the addresses so I can show each page, but it will be a long video because I have got quite a lot. I was going to count them up actually, but I haven't done that yet. So yep, so that is my little video on ATCs. I hope that's been useful to anybody that's wondering exactly what ATCs are. It just shows you how easy they are to make and how effective they are as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.